What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the post-mortem of the game where we break down the 1-0 result for Manchester United through to the quarterfinals. We play Liverpool next. And I usually kick it off with a question and talk about specifics, but I'm just going to go straight to the comments section because I think there's a lot of smart people in there who have put a lot of very good points. So Brian Case is in the cut saying, "Evening lads, delighted we got the win, but my God, that was utter shite. Outside our strongest 11, we have championship level players." Jay McGrogan, "Evening Brian, I agree. I mean, I'm relieved we got the win more than anything, but still so disappointed, flat, slow, lacked initiative and creativity." Ken Oddy says, "How is he not paid to play for United? Is he not paid to play for United? Is he not part of the playing team? When we win, someone has to save us. When we lose, Dan is coming on, no style of play." I think he's alluding to the fact that we're very flippant. Chivy saying it's so embarrassing, so obviously not happy with the game at all. Dino saying, "I thought we did all right tonight, especially with the players missing. Onana had a good game, Dalot too, Varane was a good game as well. Second half performance from Bruno and Casemiro." To be honest, we'll just dive into it because yeah, I don't know why on the screen I'm saying Nottingham Forest right across the top in big bold.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. The texting has gone
right, okay,
absolutely mental. So
for some reason before we went live. That's why we're late, by the way. So apologies about that first and foremost. It's just been a piece of shit I have no idea, but it is what it is. Anyway, we'll dive into the game. I'll just throw my thoughts at it quickly whilst you're kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Shit. Just shit. I mean, you can try and pull positives from it. You could talk about Casemiro's last-minute winner, a couple of improved performances on the side. But, again, we concede a lot of shots. We get a lot of chances. We don't finish our chances. We're wasteful. I thought Amrabat in the first half was horrendous. Casemiro was sloppy as well. Rashford as a 9, same old story. Wingers, same old story, which we've discussed so many times. Because they're inverted, they provide no width and don't stretch the pitch and don't put balls into the box. Bruno, petulant, along with Rashford. I think Alan Shearer nailed it with Marcus Rashford, talking about his body language and how he's like he needs to be accountable for himself, and he's supposed to be a leader and a senior pro in this team. What the fuck is he doing? I think the only thing I could take from that game is the fact that Sam, we're through to the next round, which we play Liverpool. We'll talk. Do we want
it? Do we want to be?
Yeah, exactly. And the other positive, I'd say the triangle, so that Onana, Lindelof, and Varane were okay.
Yeah,
and that's it. Would you agree?
Pretty much. I think I said it in the chat. If that would have gone to extra time, I don't know if I would have sat around and watched it, to be honest with you. That was awful to watch. We had no ideas what we wanted to do, no sort of clue of how to break Forest down. All our wide players just kept coming inside, so they were nice and compact, found it dead easy to defend against. Anthony, I don't ever want him to play for another game for us ever again. Literally offered nothing, just wants to cut inside every single time, and it's just awful. Bruno, I wanted to drop kick in the face. He was doing my head in. He got a foul at one point and he was still whinging at the referee. It's like, you've got a free kick, mate. What the fuck? Why are you whinging? Like, what are you whinging about? It's just, yeah, he was frustrating. Rashford, yeah, just really frustrating. Throwing his hands up, just not wanting to work or do anything. When people not find him in a pass, acting like a petulant child. Like, it was just all terrible, man. All of it. And I really hated watching that. It was really terrible watch.
I think we all as a community, as well, said before the game, especially on the pre-match, like that area of our defence where Amrabat and Lindelof was obviously going to be targeted. You had a Origi running into the channels, a One-U running into the channels, which they knew they would get joy from, and they did, especially a couple of times with Alanga getting in. Didn't really. And again, on Nottingham Forest's part, it's why they've been poor as well, because they don't take the chances. We said 20 shots each, we're talking about roughly. And some of them were really good chances. Bruno must have had 3 or 4 shots from the edge of the box. I don't know what's happened to his long-range scoring ability. I mean, it's probably the least of the problems out of things we're talking about. But I don't know. He just seems. I know he hit that the free kick for Casemiro's header really, really well. But from the edge of the box, he just nothing. Rashford, when he got his chance, should have gone across goal, completely wide. McTominay had a couple of efforts. Wasteful, so wasteful. And the annoying thing is, we are not going to get hardly any chances against Man City when we play them on Sunday. No. And if we do, and you do that, there is no point of even turning up. because we're going to get absolutely slapped. So in the league next, Sam, we've got Man City, and then in the FA Cup next, we've got Liverpool.
It's a good run, innit? Perfect fucking little run there. Yeah, City is going to be D-Day. It's just going to be a really, really bad day for United, and like we're just going to have to live with it because there's nothing we're going to do about it. It's not like we're going to show up or do anything, so let's just accept that right now. Yeah, I don't see the point of us staying in the cup because I don't see us winning it. I certainly don't see us beating Liverpool in the quarter-final to then get to semi-final and possibly face City. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not. It's not in the cards. It's not in the cards at the moment at all. That game, I didn't even celebrate when we scored, to be honest. That's how drained I am with this fucking team and this way of play, or lack of way of playing. I'm just fucking drained with it, and it's just like, we deserve to go out tonight with the way we played. Deserve to go out, and we're very, very extremely lucky to be still in it. Like, extremely lucky.
I think there was a slight bit of more control, and when I say a slight bit more control, that's very complimentary. I mean, 5-10% maximum in terms of we kept hold of the ball a little bit more rather than the usual kind of erratic nature. But even still, you've got the fullbacks pressing high up, the wingers stay wide, so there's just hole in midfield for Casemiro to fill, and he's sloppy. Like, I know he scored the goal. I know he got given man of the match. But in reality, like, who are you going to give it to? Because everyone was shit.
I probably would have given it Onana. Because he basically
Onana or Lindelof or Varane, one of them.
Kept us in the game, like, with the saves he had.
It's a stretch calling it man of the match, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. Because they're just...
Who's the least shit player on the pitch? That's the award you're getting.
That's the award, that is what it should be called. I don't know. To be honest, it's hard to analyse that game because there was nothing in it from either side. So I'm kind of sat there scratching my head. I was doing it. So when I watch games, I make me notes from my pros and cons, and I'll say like what I want to talk about. So negatives were relatively easy because I was that shit, that shit.
He's shit. He's
just pointing at everything. Yeah, like it's very, very easy. And then you get to the positives and you're going, I don't know what was positive out of that game. Like, we got through, but.
Ahmad got minutes. Like, Onana made some good saves, but I don't know whether you call that a positive because we still had 16 shots against us.
I think that game was a prime example of how much we miss Højlund.
Yeah.
Because if Højlund was in that game, he would have finished the majority of chances that we had in front of goal. So we really, really missed it. I'd love to know Ten Hag's thoughts after this. I'm going to see if I can pull any up.
I swear to Christ, if he says that
game.
They had a good attitude, we played well, I'm going to fucking throttle somebody because we did not play well.
Yeah, let's see if there's any post-match. We were consistent. We lost one time in 2024. We are consistent. It's not so easy when you have the whole back line and we have to shuffle and play players in different position. I'm very proud. We did it. We had chances, but we allowed them to create some chances. We should avoid that. I mean, that should be his tagline because I've heard that so many times. Yeah. Lindelof, nice couple of games coming up. We focus on the games one at a time. Nice couple of games. Is that how you're looking at it?
It's not going to be nice for us. It's not going to be nice
for fans. I'm sure he won't be saying that when Erling Haaland, who's just put 5 past Luton, is coming up against Victor Lindelof. So, it gives you food for thought, doesn't it, Sam? Because I know we're through and people will kind of cling to that at a moment. But, again, you can't play in that nature, can you, against City this weekend? Because they're going to get torn up. I mean, what changes can you even make, if any, to that team?
I mean, maybe Maguire comes in. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
that where we're at, yeah.
That's where we're at. Like, just Maguire comes in and we just sit back and like defend deep as fuck, compact, stay tight, which we won't do. But this is what I'd say we do that, and then if we get an opportunity on the break, put a ball over the top for Rashford or Garnacho to get in behind and just hope they've got their finishing boots on. Because we haven't got Højlund to put in, we haven't got anybody like that. Bruno's not in form. He cannot play Anthony against City. He cannot.
But can I just say, I don't think Anthony was. I don't think he was any worse than Garnacho was, in my opinion.
Oh no, the whole forward line was shit. All of them.
Yeah,
shit.
like the wingers. So if you're going to throw criticism out there, it's equal criticism. Because Anthony's been shit for a long time, but Garnacho equally wasn't great. He was quite wasteful.
Anthony's it frustrated me because he's just like, we needed width in that game so much because they were so compact and just played. Like, you saw how congested it got. You know, when Bruno's trying shots from the outside and stuff like that, you saw how congested it was. It just, we were never going to get through in the middle. We needed width. And Anthony ain't the guy. He's just cutting in, and then it just kills the attack off. And Garnacho's the same, and then you've got Rashford fucking chucking his hands up when he's not getting a pass and stuff, which I understand his frustration, but like Alan Shearer said, you've got to show your body language better to the fans, man, because the fans are just going to get on your back and just be like, all he's doing is whinging. Whereas if it's Højlund, he doesn't do that. He just fucking runs, and he makes the run, he makes the run, he makes the run, he makes the run, and he keeps going and works hard, whereas Rashford just is like chucking his hands up in the air and stuff. And yeah, it's just, I'm at loss for words.
Does it feel like we've only lost one game in 2024?
No,
because it doesn't, does it?
No, because watching every single game we've won, we could have lost easily.
Yeah.
Easily could have lost. Villa definitely could have lost. Wolves definitely could have lost. Who else did we play? Luton.
Spurs we drew, which was like a dicey game.
Spurs.
Luton 2-1. Yeah.
Definitely could have lost all of those games. And it's just, I've run out of like things to say because it's the same shit every game. Wide open, basketball game, conceded too many shots, not good enough for the front end, not killing games off. Like, it's the same thing every game, and it's just, this is more of the same. And I don't know what anybody expects of City and the people who are saying, oh, as a result, you're through to the next round. Have you watched us perform? Like, have you watched the games? Because we are playing like Sunday League level play.
Yeah, it doesn't add context when you just look at the results from the outside, does it? Because the games are the quality's been so poor, man. It was almost like when I was watching it, and again, I was going to mention this in the pros and cons. It was like watching. Do you know when a mid-table team are playing at the end of the season, the last game, they've got nothing to play for?
Yeah,
that's what it looked like. It was so flat at times and just mundane and boring. Let's go to the comment section because it's quite a few. Just glad we loaned Amrabat. I'm fucking definitely with you on that one. I mean, second half he improved. He was much better on the ball and stuff. But my God, that first, what did we describe him as? You said Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo?
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. You see that he runs like low and wide, and he's just
very strange.
I know Origi isn't the quickest, but Origi made him look like he was fucking running in treacle.
He was very sluggish. Maybe needed to get back up to fucking. Speed a little bit. Red card all day. I'm glad you mentioned that, actually, because that was a talking point right towards the end. Felipe grabs Bruno by the throat. What's the difference to Casemiro's?
Yeah, but it's because it's United. Doesn't matter. Yeah. You see Gibbs-white going, oh, let's just get on with it. Let's just leave it. Fuck off, mate. If Bruno had done that to him, you'd be begging for him to be sent off. And I guarantee Bruno probably got a red card. That referee definitely needs to have a word as well.
100%. The only positive was the clean sheet. We'll tune in tomorrow because I'm going to do something a little bit different on pros and cons. So make sure you stay tuned for that because, like I said, there aren't many positives. So we're going to have to be creative with that one. Yeah. Bruno was poor first half, but he came good second half. Trust me. Be a good day out with the lads, though. Our left side against City is going to get rinsed. That's it. To win the cup, we have to face Liverpool and or City anyway. Just play all our defenders and keep the score as low as possible. It's the only tactic for the weekend. Ahmad looked poor, said Dino Lewis. True Cushman said just disgusting from the players. Yeah.
What do you want Ahmad to do, Mo, man? Like, he got 15 minutes. Like, what do you want him to do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, he weren't the cameo that he had against in the last time when he played against in the league. Like, he weren't amazing, but
he's had a total of 45 minutes in the last.
Yeah.
Like, however
we're going to be rusty in it.
Like, what do you want him to do?
Agreed, Onana was resolute but not really tested, but you got the win. Spot on from Eric Ten Hag, to be honest. What's nice in Swedish, says Chive. Bring back Roy Keane, all is forgiven. Play Anthony on the left and fucking make him hit that line and put something to the box. I mean, I'd like to see it once. I think Chivi's mentioned that a couple of times. Yeah. Just swap Garnacho and Anthony over just to hold the width and put some balls into the box would be nice to see. Because when you watch Forest do it, you're like, that's what we need. Just put someone like just one of the balls that Langer put in. I was like, if Højlund was on the end of them, we'd back him.
We saw right early in the game, Dalot put a ball into Scott McTominay right in the 6-yard box. There's a chance if McTominay does a better header, puts it either side, it's a goal. And then that was the last time I remember us crossing a ball. I don't remember us crossing a ball after that, and we just didn't really create anything. Yeah,
agreed. Is Roy Keane an ambassador of the club? If he isn't, he should be. Dino got some of the Todd Bowley shit as well. Yeah. Cookie dough. It's Sam saying, sell everybody, man. This is embarrassing. And Dino saying, wanted him to look hungry. I think there's way too many negative things to talk about when you talk about this team. There is nothing from that got me excited about the next couple of... Absolutely nothing. So I hate to be boring and I hate to state the obvious, but I'm not bothered. That didn't chew me up for any kind of next game at all. So obviously buzzing we've gone through. I would never want us to lose any game.
No.
But you just think what's on the horizon, Sam. Again, your emotions can be flipped very quickly, can't they, going into these next couple of weeks?
You're just going to have to... I think everybody's just have to accept that City's going to be painful. It's going to hurt, and you're just going to have to deal with it. Like, it's like... you and me know. It's like going for a tattoo. You just got to think the next couple of hours are just going to suck. It's just going to suck, and you just have to sit there and deal with it. That's what City's going to be on Sunday, and you've just got to sort of deal with it. I don't know when is the Liverpool game. Do we know the draw?
I'm not sure. No, that was clear.
But we've got Everton. Who else have we got in the league?
Sheffield.
And
then Brentford.
All winnable games, those. But again, with our form, who the fuck knows? Yeah, who the fuck knows? So it's the only game where I expect us to get absolutely tated is City. The other ones we need to put performances. We need to step the fuck up. But I don't have any faith in this team to do so. To be honest with you, like I don't think they.
That's will. This is the least of excited I've ever been for a Manchester derby. To be honest, it's more like get it out the fucking way, so then we can get a little bit excited about that run of 3 games: Sheffield, Everton, Sheffield, and Brentford. Just a quote coming in here from Eric Tanaka on Bruno Fernandes, saying you saw Forest were targeting him. I don't say what it is injury, but it was a very serious injury. Social media criticise him. It is pathetic. He has a very high pain threshold. It shows his leadership, apparently. So calling it a very serious injury. Yeah, on Bruno. Yeah.
That's why he was in doubt. That's why he was in doubt for this game.
Yeah, that's what it's. I don't say what it is. You don't want to say what the injury is, but it was a serious injury. Social media criticise him. It is pathetic. He has a very high pain threshold. It shows that is like backing your captain. That is really strong. Calling him pathetic.
How serious could it be if he can play 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like a physical injury. Like if he's playing 90 minutes, it can't be that serious.
Yeah.
If it's that serious.
Well, to be honest, we've as a channel anyway, and just as individuals, we've never questioned his commitment or fight or cause or any of that. That's never ever been.
He gives a shit. Like Bruno genuinely gives a shit, and he no matter what, I have problems with his petulance and stuff like that. But he clearly cares because otherwise he won't be like that. Otherwise he'd just be like, whatever. So
yeah.
We've never questioned that. I just think his performance the last couple of games, last couple of weeks has been terrible.
Yeah.
Someone
just put ingrown toenail in the paper cut.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Brian, a bit of an exclusive here. I've got an ingrown toenail at the moment, and it is fucking painful, let me tell you. I would not be able to play football with this. So, no joking about the ingrown toenails because they are serious, serious things. So, if it is that, Bruno, recover up.
Brian put after 80 minutes of Jen, you already have to sit through extra 30 minutes. Yeah, if it was going to extra time, I probably wouldn't have watched it.
You like you've done already, Sam, for the season. You like you just.
I'm just
ready for it.
Do you know what I mean? Like we've had our asses handed to us by Liverpool already this season. We're probably going to get our asses handed to them again. And then we're probably going to get our asses handed to us by City on Sunday.
By Liverpool? No, we drew with Liverpool. 0-0.
What happened at home then?
We're not playing at home yet.
We're not playing at home yet, okay.
No, we're still not playing yet.
I think the 7-0 haunted is still in my brain.
So
we've still got to play Liverpool 2 more times, which I don't see us winning either of them. Still got to play City, which I think we're going to get dicked. We're out of every competition, and let's face it, we're not winning the FA Cup. We're not finishing top 4. I don't have anything left to sort of look forward to in a minute other than the summer and hopefully Ineos getting rid of a bunch of these fucking players.
No, that's it, innit? I think there's quite literally nothing more to discuss than that. I hate for it to be a bit of
sorry, everybody's watching.
No, I know, but I'm sure the people behind the camera, behind the whatever they're watching it on the devices and stuff, I'm sure they feel the exact same. I don't think anyone's sat at home right now with a bottle of fucking champagne celebrating that victory. Because if they are, I'm sorry, but it just we've watched them too much this season to know that wasn't a convincing performance. It was just win ugly, and we've been winning ugly. The only wins we've ever got this season, 95% of them have been winning ugly. So it's same old rodeo. I hope we can start to improve. I hope we can get some players back, especially for that when we play Liverpool in the FA Cup. I'm hoping some, more players are back in that starting 11. But for City,
I don't know. Any of our left backs going to be back by that point?
I don't think Malassia's not going to be. No. Malassia's not going to be, is there? So that's why I'm just like preempted it, because Lindelof or Amrabat at left back against Man City.
It's not the one, is it?
Oh God.
Oh
God.
Can we play a back five? Can we do that?
I'm almost ironic because you're almost asking for Ollie ball, aren't you? You're just asking, so you know what? Just fucking play to your strengths. Be compact as fuck.
And then just ball over the top.
Press up. I know. Get it at Lindelof and fucking ping it to Rashford. Yeah. Because as much as people will slag it off, and I've heard it before, it's worked. We've beat City with it before. Numerous times.
Ollie did it like 4 times, did he? I think.
Quite a lot of times.
Yeah.
So if we need to get the 3 points just to get a fucking win, I have no shame about going about that game that way, because that's the only way you're ever going to get anything from it.
After this season, I will take anything I can get. Like I'm not going to have much to celebrate in terms of like Champions League qualification or FA Cup or trophy wins or anything like that. So I'll take anything. A victory over City, no matter how we get it, whether it's a dodgy VAR 1-0, a pen we didn't deserve, I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is, I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. I'll take a draw. We come out with a draw, I'll be decent with that. At 1 point from City, I'll be fine with that. It's just, the anticipation is what's killing me. I've got to wait 3 days for this shit, and it's not even the early kickoff either, is it? It's like the last one on Super Sunday, so it's just like
So and as well the Sunday feeling of the Monday for work, and City gets slapped by City, and then you've got to go in work knackered, fucking depressed. Oh God. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just gonna read out a few more comments and then we can kind of head off. The performances were so shit, it feels like a loss. Forgot about Sunday. Take 7 or 9 points in the next 3 games and we'll beat Liverpool in the FA Cup. I'm glad you're positive, Dino, because we need some positivity. It's almost as if though players don't realise they're playing for the United careers with the summer coming. Good. Fucking get rid of them. Get rid of him if they don't want to. Play Anthony at left back, decent going back the way. You're all down after a win, lol. At least enjoy tonight. I can't enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm sorry. Can't.
I'm happy we won. I'm happy we through to the next round. Because I never want United to lose ever. I don't ever want us to lose. Even if in our darkest day, on our worst times, I don't ever want us to lose because I'm a Man United fan and I want us to win every single game. But I can't get excited about a performance like that, where it was just fucking 88 minutes of just pure drizzling shits of football with a last minute winner from a set piece. Do you know what I mean? I can't get excited about that. I'm sorry, Dino, but I can't.
Can I just leave you with this quote from Dermot Gallagher? You know the geezer who does the analysis, the ref's analysis, ref watch.
What shite? Are you ready for this? What shite is he coming on with?
Get ready for this, people. This is what I'm going to leave you with, all right? Bruno deliberately put Felipe's hand on his own neck. Bruno was lucky to get away without a booking.
What? What? Can you just repeat that for the? I'm deaf in one ear. Repeat that for everybody.
I hope this is a joke. I hope this isn't real.
He better be taking.
There's a picture of him and his quotation marks. Bruno deliberately put Felipe's hand on his own neck. Bruno was lucky to get away without a booking. I hope that's a joke.
It better be a joke. If he's really said that, he needs to be checked for dementia, because he's out of his fucking mind. If that's a real quote, I hope it's a piss take.
And then there's a journalist saying the FA PGMOL have confirmed players are now allowed to grab opponents around the throat.
Oh, this is a joke. This is definitely a piss take now.
Oh, fuck this.
It's definitely a piss take.
Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, make sure you tune in for pros and cons tomorrow, people, because there's going to be some interesting things that are thrown in there. So come and join me, and always leave your feedback as always. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, drop us a follow on socials, and unless Sam has anything else to say, enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah, just enjoy everything. Follow us, like socials, like Nick said. We'll try and give you something funny before the City game. Try and give you something nice to watch.
Yeah, we'll have something after and something before, just as like an upper and a downer.
Nice shit sandwich, like some nice tasty bread either side and a big shite in the middle of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we decided to go off. I think that's time to call it a day. Right, people, take it easy.
Brian's asking for capybara, so that might cheer people up. If you want
I'll definitely give you a. You deserve anything than a capybara after that performance. So here you go, Brian. This one's for you.
Yeah.
Capybara.
We actually won, so it works. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.